Hello everyone, it's Jennifer with creativecricketdesigns.blogspot.com, and today I'm going to be doing a layout. It's 2-picture layout of my son fishing on the pontoon boat this past summer, or the summer before last. So summer of '09, that's when we got our pontoon boat. So we took him out fishing because he absolutely loves fishing. He can tell you anything about anything regarding fishing. And he can't wait till he gets older and bigger and stronger so that he can catch muskies. So, what we're going to do is I use, 3 cartridges on this. I use the Everyday Paper Dolls, Create a Critter, and Just Because cards. The Everyday Paper Dolls, I cut out this fisherman, and I cut him at 5.5 inches. And this pole is cut at 3.12 on my gypsy. And then I have this fishy that I cut out, and this one is cut at, I believe, 3.59, and this one is cut out 4.29 on my gypsy. And I used this glossy accents on the fish and the water to give it that shimmer look. And then this is the pond I cut out from the Create a Critter, and I cut that at 2.5 inches. And I got that from page 44, along with the grass that's on this wood sign, and I cut this grass at 2.5 inches also. The sign I got from the October 31st cartridge, and I used my gypsy. And I just, I think it said pumpkin patch, and I used the hide contour feature so it didn't have anything on it. And then I just wrote with my pen the lake that we were at that he caught his fish. And then I used the Just Because cards cartridge to type out the sentiment for the page, and it says catch you later. And I just did some doodling on that. On my fisherman, I did some doodling on him as well. And I used my white gel pen, and then I used the Everyday Character Faces for the face, and then I did a pink cheeks, and then I put some freckles on there as well. I really wish I could find a brown gel pen, but I'm only able to find white and black. So I'm still in search for that. The paper that I'm using today is from the Die Cuts with a View Guy Stack. And I did go ahead and around the edges I used some blue chalk, but you can't really tell. It's kind of got like a distressed look already. But I just did it anyways. And then I have 2 pictures that I'm going to be using today. And they look like they're the same picture, but there's actually 2 different fish that he caught. So those are going to go on my page. Something like this. I'm going to go ahead and adhere those down. And I'm just using my mono adhesive runner to put my pictures down. So this one is going to go up in this corner. I'll make sure my page is straight. That one is going to go there. And I just took 4x6 pictures and I just cut them down to get rid of some of the excess in the background, and the best that I could. So my picture sizes are not a regular 4x6. I always cut my pictures down. I'm not a very good picture taker, photographer, whatever you want to call it. So I just kind of work with what I have. I think this one will go here. So that's that. And then I have my fisherman, who is going to go right here. In my pond, let's see, I think it goes this way. It's going to go right here, and I'm going to use, let's see, probably my ATG gun. I need a strong tape, because when you use the glossy accents, it does kind of curl up your paper a little bit. And I want to make sure it's not going to curl once I'm done with it. go behind his leg. Like that. And my fishermen, I have them on the foam squares from Scrapbook Adhesive. I really like these. They're big, especially for like the paper dolls or any bigger things that you want to pop up. Because the little square, or the little pop dots are so small, you have to use so many of them. So my fisher boy is going to go right there. And then I'm going to, I forgot to put this on there. So I want to see how I can do this here. And I'm going to just hold that down, just using a Zig 2A glue squeeze and roll pen. Hopefully it'll stay. Okay. And then I have my lake sign that is also on 2 foam squares. I'm going to go ahead and get that adhered. And that's going to go right there because I don't want my grass to go over the page so that it will fit in his scrapbook. And then these 2 fish that I just cut out of some brown paper that I used the glossy accents are also on pop dots, and they're supposed to look like they're jumping out of the water. So like that. And then I have these 2. The blue fish that I also used the glossy accents on are going to go on the actual pictures. So we have one that's going to go up here in the right hand corner. I hope that stays. And the other one is going to go on the other picture. Right here. Just push down on that adhesive. And then when you use your glossy accents, if you're wanting to do that, you would put on your image first and let it dry so that it doesn't, so it's not wet. And how I did it is I just squeezed it on my image and then I used my finger to spread it out so you don't get like the lines from the tip of the accent. Worked out really good. And then I just washed my hands right away and it came right off. I didn't have any problems at all. So then I'm just going to use a scratch piece of paper and I'm going to put some zig on my phrase. I guess it's really not a sentiment, it's more of a phrase. And then we'll get that on the page and then we'll be done. Too bad it wasn't that fast cutting out all the images for it, but I like it and I think he's going to love it. So. And then I'm just going to flip it over. And I'm just going to apply it to my page. Just like so. So that is my scrapbook layout for today. It's just a 12 by 12 layout with 2 pictures of my son fishing. And then I'm going to cut out a journal tag and I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm just going to write about the day, same as the one for my daughter yesterday. I just want the, you know, the journaling just to kind of be private or whatever. So, but I'm going to put a tag right there and write about the day. And he actually, I think that day he caught 13 of these panfish. And then he went over to Grandma's and my mom breaded them and deep fried them, and he said they were delicious. So I just wanted to share this quick, cute scrapbook page with you, and I will see you soon. Thanks, bye.